Hello guys, and welcome to this Volks Wizard video. Now today we're going to address something about my Up GTI that's been bugging me since I took delivery of it nearly 3 months ago. In fact, I think I probably mentioned this problem in my original first drive video back in January, and that problem is the issue of the unlined boot area. As you probably know, any Up or even Skoda Citigo and Seat Me, they don't have any lining in the boot. You get a boot carpet, but everything else is metal, and the bits at the side of the boot and the back of the boot, the back panel, are all painted in body colour, and they look really nice until your luggage moves around while you're driving and takes big chunks out of the paintwork. So in the meantime, I've had like a rug in there that I've been pulling up to protect the back panel, but it's been really annoying. So I thought I'd finally deal with this problem, and I have done that by way of a Titan Covers custom waterproof boot liner, which I've got right here. It came in the post last week. Now these are made to order and they're specific for the model, and they've also got a few options because, as you see here, it says lowered floor, and that means that I'm running the boot on the lower setting. So when the car arrived, I think the boot was up here on this section, but I need all the space I can get, so I'm running it on the lower setting, and this is custom made to deal with that. So I thought we'd just unpack it and then install it, and I can show you how easy it is to install and the difference it will make to the boot, and I can hopefully then finally relax, go around corners on 2 wheels and know that I'm not damaging the paint in my boot. Okay, so let's get unwrapping. So I'll make a change to my usual routine and have a read of the instructions, seeing as other people might be interested in this. So, instructions to assist in fitting your custom boot liner. Please study the shape before placing your cover in the load area. Bend into or kneel in the vehicle, I think we'll bend, to place the rear of your floor mat tight up against the back seat, ensuring that it is centered and carefully flattened down. It's a bit breezy today, so I'll just pop my phone on there. Okay, so let's see what we got. So yeah, it's a really nice thick fabric. It's not actually as plasticky as I thought it would feel. It feels like a softer fabric, and it's got a waterproof liner on the on the underside of it. So I'm not sure it's 2 bits of fabric, it could just be one, but it feels very well put together. Okay, so let's get it in the car. So these bits with the straps go around the headrests. They've got quick release toggles on them as well, so that's good if you don't want to be messing around with getting the headrests out of the backs of the seat backs. So let's do what they said, make sure it's centered, and that seam should be down here. So there's a join there. This is an optional flap which you're going to need on that because you want to cover the back panel. So this, not only is it good for covering the back panel when you've got loads in the car, so you can just fold it over like that over your loads to protect it, it's also useful for protecting the load lip. That's what it's designed for, really, sort of like for dogs coming in and out, or just to make sure you don't drop anything on it. So that's a little bit extra. So now this white section here is velcro. I peeled the velcro backing off and it's really sticky stuff. The instructions do say you should clean the area with like a degreaser, like Autoglim tar and glue remover, on a new car or a car that's been like treated with say something like Autoglim interior protection. But I've tried it on this car and it sticks to this paint really well, and I pulled it off again. It hasn't come off with paint attached. That's good. But this is amazingly sticky stuff, so that's brilliant. So what I'm doing, because it's impossible to line everything up properly if you take the velcro off, I've left it on the cover, and now I'm going to line it up where I want it to be. So I know it needs to be under there, I know it needs to be in the boot aperture, I know it needs to be on the back of this plastic section here. So let's get going. But it is really bloody sticky stuff. Okay, so underneath the parcel shelf, but inside the boot. That's good. Let's just tidy this up a bit. Go a bit lower. Okay. Okay, that's really good. Yep, so that's all attached down here. Now, it's a corner piece, yep. So we just need to make sure this bit is as far over on this unpainted section, because there will be a little bit of a gap. So let's just pull that over as we push it down, and then we're going under the tray that the boot floor sits on if you're in the higher position. We're in the lower position now, and just push that against the side of the car there, so that's in place. That's great. And the join is right on the corner where the quarter panel starts and the boot floor starts, so that's in the right position. Already using this flat because I'm leaning on the bumper and I know I'm not damaging it, so that's brilliant. So yeah, it's really easy. So let's try that again then. So this white bit is the velcro, and we probably should do this bit by bit, but now we know where it's going, it's easy. So make sure you offer it up before you take this bit off, so you know what goes where. And I would start at the top, because it has to go as high as it possibly can do. So we'll just do a bit of this time. So you've got a cutout for the interior light, which is a nice touch. So let's go around there. So that's our marker. We know we need to be around there because it's perfectly cut for it. And then keeping under the parcel shelf level, coming out as far as possible. And then again, cover as much paint as you can. But keep on pushing it down as you're fitting it in. Keep on pushing it down so you get it as low as possible. And that's that. Okay, then we've got to do the front bit, which we've left attached still. So peel off a bit more of this white backing. Okay, just a little bit more of the backing to come off. Okay, that's done. So let's feed this in now. So cover as much of the paint as possible by pulling it towards the back of the car. And then as you're pushing it, the glue onto the body, just keep on pushing it firmly against the body of the car. And then try and get the seam where the car does that, which is where we've got that there. So that is pretty simple. Now, the idea behind the velcro is so that you can take it out if you needed to give the car a proper clean. If you have a dog or you do something particularly dirty, it would be good to take it out and give it a clean. So you just unpeel the velcro. Like so. There's only one thing left to do now, and that's to attach the seat back section to the headrests. That's really easy because you've got these toggle clips you'll recognise if you've ever had a bum bag. Well, I did a long time ago when I was a skateboarder. So you just pull them around the headrests, and then you should be able to pull them tight, like that. And then that will bring the back section up to the headrest, which means you've got no fabric exposed here. So when you fold the seat back, just make sure this section is tucked nicely behind the seats. And then put your headrest down if you want it to be down. And same again with this side. So headrest up, toggle round, pull it tight, like that. And that's lovely, yeah. So there's nothing exposed here at all then. And then tuck the flap behind the seat and then lock it into place. And obviously push your headrest down if you want it. Okay, so that's the remarkably easy installation of the Titan Covers waterproof boot liner for Volkswagen Up completed. So let's have a look around my GTI model and see what we've got. So I was pretty boring, I went for grey, but it's a really nice fabric. It's really sort of soft, and you've got a waterproof section on the back there, so it's really nice. Smells really nice as well. And you can get it a 60-40 split as well if you want to use a 60-40 split seats while you've got a liner in place, but I don't need to because I'm going to put a bike in and probably not much else with the seats down, so that's fine for me. Make sure you order the flap section because this is the only way to protect the rear panel. It's an extra, and just go to the website and just make sure you order the bit you need. Really impressed with the quality though, it even smells nice, and I love the way they've put a cutout for the boot light there. So yeah, really good, so money well spent. So I hope you've enjoyed this Volkswagen video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you for the next one soon. Cheers.